Lorenzo Musetti, the Italian stallion, versus the big German, Sasha Zverev. Sasha finally getting some form here in Rome. Defending champion. He took out a big win against Arthur Fils, who was looking in prime
Yeah.
form this year. So that's
Yeah.
finally a notch in Sasha's cap to build upon and get his confidence going into Roland Garros. But I don't think there's many people that are a tougher test than Lorenzo Musetti, the way he has been a threat at every clay tournament this year. He is he's blossomed right now, and he's in the top 10 rankings, and I don't think that's going away anytime soon.
Perfect. He is top 10 now. Wow.
Yeah, he's the 8 seed here.
Finally, right? New career high for him. Finally, man.
Definitely. I
Such a
mean,
long time coming.
Monte Carlo finals lost to Alcaraz. We said he actually has a 2-1 head-to-head against Sasha, surprisingly, and he beat him in the Paris Olympics last year on the Roland Garros court. Sasha loves to rely on his defense, and I think that's what kind of played into Arthur Fils, who was trying to go for everything there, and Sasha was just digging down. Is like, oh, I could go forever right now, and kind of wait for Arthur to make some mistakes there. But I mean, the way Musetti plays and the variety and his talent with his timing and ball striking, like he is just one of the best shot makers on tours, and he is a phenomenal watch. I think he might be my favorite player to watch right now on tour if I had to pick anybody, and that's not just him having a
Mm-hmm.
one-hander; it's just his overall game. And I mean, I would love to see Lorenzo get over Sasha here. I think he's got a good chance to do it.
I was gonna say I have Musetti winning, and uh, part of it is because of what happened in their last rounds. Medvedev, okay, we always make the joke like, oh, Klavedev, or he's the best clay court player of all time, like because it's obviously by far his worst surface, but he's still, competing at that super high level and fighting, and if you were to watch that Musetti Medvedev match back, that was a crazy grinding battle, and ultimately Musetti just had the like extra intangibles and mixed in the drop shots at the perfect time to catch the defensive player off guard. And we know that Medvedev and Zverev, as different as their games are, they're very similar in the fact that they're down to just be, all right, I'm going to be on the baseline and I'm not going to miss my shots. Just going to hit rock solid, nothing too crazy. And Musetti's like the perfect player to,
To counter
have that
that.
X factor to take out that player.
Yeah.
Like he'll return that 135 serve. And then when the rallies get longer and longer, Zverev is used to capitalizing on that. And like in his match against Fils, Fils is still growing and really good showing by him. He's been so great this whole clay season.
Mm-hmm.
So good on you, Arthur Fils. Um,
He's going to be pushing
but like
top 10 soon. He's right on the outskirts. He's one to
very
watch for
soon.
sure. He's very like the
Yeah.
next year, so I think he's going to be top 10 for sure.
Yeah. And when I saw Fils Zverev, I really thought it was kind of a pick 'em in a way. Of course, first set tiebreaker, and then wheels just fell off for Fils, and Zverev was just being his normal steady self. I don't see the wheels falling off for Musetti. I see him on this super slow surface. Zverev's uh, baseline power game being neutralized by the surface a little bit, and Musetti being able to take him out. I don't know if it will be 2 or 3 sets, but I'm picking Musetti. Zverev is such a quality clay court player,
Yeah,
but I think that the way Musetti is looking right now, I like him winning, especially if he's an underdog. That's a good match to bet on. Bet on Musetti beating Zverev.
I agree. And I think Musetti, I could be biased here, but I think it's how well he slices to mix in the variety with the drop shots. Like he does not give the same ball angles where Zverev can just dig in from the baseline. Like Musetti has the tools to make him uncomfortable and get Sasha off his game. So if he can if I think the match is going to be on Musetti's racket for the most part. So I know you don't always like when I say that, but I think he's got a chance to. This is going to be a grueling battle as well. I don't think this is going to be easy one way. I think
Yeah.
Musetti, he's his forehand, he's absolutely ripping it these days. His backhand is like he can hit it at so many different ball heights and spins and varieties. Like he can play defensive, he can flat it out a little bit when he wants to play offensive. Like Musetti is a top five clay court player in the game right now. I think his season has been building and building and building, and I think as a win over here, a win over Sasha right now, if he gets a chance to play Alcaraz, like I'd give him a shot in that one. He made that Monte Carlo finals pretty competitive. I
Anyone.
think, yeah,
Musetti has a shot against anyone.
at this point
I
in the
agree.
season, like if he played Alcaraz in the semis, I'd give him a real shot there. I think Sasha obviously would have a shot there too, but I think I would love to see Musetti get through here. I think it's going to be like three sets, maybe. I think these matchups are too good not to root for three sets, And of
Hmm.
course, I think I think this is baked in where if it's a tight match where Musetti is making Sasha uncomfortable, can get him off his game. That's where the lack of confidence from this year kind of creeps in, and then I think that's going to be the main difference where Musetti's super confident in his game and he really has that belief and he's got the fitness and the big match experience recently to get over that hump and take this match hopefully in a tight two or three sets.
It's a weird variable in a Zverev match. I think avoiding a tiebreaker is like pretty pivotal because you know he's gonna show up with the serve when he needs it. Like he's shown that part of his game time and time again. So getting a mini break on him proven to be difficult. And
Yeah, he
ultimately,
could
like
just serve,
Feast
and
Feast was showing so much heart and just like throwing haymakers left and right that entire first set and so much back and forth. And then once Zverev won that tiebreaker, and this could be attributed to Feast's, youth and he's still growing as a player and things like that. But I think Zverev against most anyone in the world, as it shows, uh, get him in a tiebreaker, it's a very, very tough out. So if Musetti's able to get a legitimate break or two or something in a set, that might make a big difference because if it gets like first a tiebreaker, tough to
yeah,
go against Zverev there.
and Sasha
But
always has that ability to just go nuclear on serve, and then he's way tougher. I think Musetti's going to have to earn his holds a little bit more if Sasha does prove to have a great serving day. So that's definitely
yeah,
another factor. Um, Definitely got to just go with the
I'm
heart
still
though, and
taking
back.
Musetti though.
Yeah, gotta back Musetti there.